Yeah, we definitely have the pleasant stretch of weather going on. We do have some air quality issues. There's a little bit of smoke out there right now, but overall it's not too bad. You can see some hazy skies out there, but air quality sensors right now are fairly decent. They may get a little worse going through about noon tomorrow with some more smoke from the southwest, fires out west, but overall don't see too much in way of dense smoke coming. If you kind of track it out, there's just fires all the way to Utah, especially a couple down there, all the way down to Arizona too. Their fire season is gearing up in the Great Basin. Smoke to the north, it's not really impacting us too much, but you can see that coming through. And over time, we're going to see that throughout the next couple days from the south, from the west coming across those fires. That'll kind of lessen a little bit. We may get a little bit more smoke. Hazy skies continue through Friday as the winds aloft turn, bring down a little bit of smoke from Canada right now, but overall it doesn't look to be too bad going into Friday too. But you'll notice the hazy skies out there. Later tonight, we're going to start seeing the development of thunderstorm complexes once again, but it's going to be in farther south, Iowa, Nebraska, and these are going to track eastward, but they are going to bring the opportunity for some precipitation. They will weaken as they come towards the area by about 3 or 4, maybe towards the morning commute, but that's going to spread across the area to see showers, light rain, mainly south of I-90, lesser as you're going to go further north, but it does break up fairly quickly. Steady light rain or just some light rain will continue through the morning hours. It may get far north as maybe Black River, Winona. A shower could get up to Eau Claire, but I think most of this activity is going to stay presently further south. It'll continue. Areas to the north will continue to see cloud cover throughout the day. This will keep the temperatures down further south you go as the cloud cover and light rain persist. Even in the afternoon, we will see showers continuing, but notice go further north of I-94, just cloud cover persists. This activity will persist all the way, but gradually the chances and the coverage decreases as we go towards this evening commute, and we'll start seeing a few breaks in the cloud cover potentially towards sunset and overnight. So generally expect wet conditions south of I-90, less as you're going to see going further north, especially further north of I-94 too throughout tomorrow. Once we get past tomorrow, then things will change. Severe threat, really, we're not expecting that. We'll have to keep an eye further south, but things do weaken as that boundary keeps to the south, so that's why it's just to the south of area. Now, rainfall amounts really are not going to be too impressive as you go further north. It gets a little bit more question mark as you go further south. And you can see there's pockets of it, meaning it's where these thunderstorms may develop. So basically, if you're north of it, maybe a quarter of an inch is potential. Further south of I-90, you might see a quarter to potentially an inch if you get some thunderstorms, especially further south to go. So that's the rainfall we're looking at. But for temperatures tomorrow, a lot of cloud cover further south, so it's actually going to be flipping. It's going to be warmer to the north, cooler to the south, given the cloud cover and precipitation. Then as we go for Thursday, pleasant conditions, mid-70s. It's going to feel just like mid-September. Plenty of sunshine too. And Friday, carbon copy of what you see on Thursday too. And if you want to go into the weekend, not much change either. Basically 70s, maybe an 80 out there. We're not going to see much in the way of change until we get to next week, where I think then we'll start seeing, by at least the middle of the week, maybe early in the week, more typical early August temperatures and humidity levels. But notice the overnight lows too. Yeah. Plenty of 50s, and there will be some areas in the upper 40s too, given that we have less.
Upper 40s.
Well,
wow.
We're talking now early August, so
yeah.
Sunlight is not as much. The nights are getting a little bit longer, so it's not hard to get upper 40s further north you go this time of year.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting to see these numbers end of July, but here they are, and we're going to embrace them, right?